Hello everybody at Happy Tales Tarot. Good morning. So I decided this reading to ask a question about why my cat keeps urinating or defecating outside of the litter box, despite all of my efforts. You know, that I've got multiple litter boxes, in every, in the rooms that he hangs out in. Why does he keep doing this? Meaning multiple litter boxes, like if you have 2 cats, to have at least 3 litter boxes or 2 litter boxes at the minimum. So, why does my cat keep doing this? Defecating or urinating outside of the litter box. And it was a suggestion from one of the viewers to do. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes out, right? Okay. So I'm just going to pull some cards. They're all pre-shuffled. I'm not working with reversals. And I'm just going to pull some cards, shuffle them again real quick, and then pull some cards for us. Ooh, two came flying out. And at this point in time, I want to thank all of my new subscribers and my viewers, and those of you that have donated to the channel. I appreciate you so much. Those of you that have clicked like, share, and subscribe, thank you, and commented. Thank you so very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. That is such an important way for us to get the message out. Of these cute little animals out there. If you're an animal lover like me, which I'm assuming you are, because that's why you're tuning in today. Woo, that was a mess. I will link, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I will link one more. All the cards at the bottom. I've got quite a mess going on here on the side that you can't see. It's off camera. But yeah, it's quite a mess for me to pick up of strewn decks of cards. But anyway, not strewn, but 2. And let's see, we're gonna have a fun time with this reading, I think. So why is my cat defecating or urinating outside of his litter box? Ooh. Let's do one more. One more that's wanting to come out. Let's see. There we go. I asked for, well, we'll take one more because that one wants to come out too. Let's see. What else is going on? I was going to say that, yeah, if there's a reading of an animal or something that you want me to do, please, comment below. Feel free to email me and give me your suggestions. It might take me a minute to respond, but I will get back to you, and I will see if I can make it work for the channel. That way you guys have a little bit more control over everything. Okay, so let me just arrange all these cards, and I will get back. Okay, I'm just gonna take a brief pause just so we don't waste the time arranging them. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so, wow. The cat that is, or cats that are coming through are pretty funny. It's just like, of course. So, I guess we'll start here. They want to be a cat. That's the message. So, first of all, they love you. They love you a lot. They know, they can see, they can see the accomplishment of being able to be like, I'm living in this house where I'm getting all this love and attention. And, I don't really have to go work for food. I don't really have to run away from predators or anything like that. So they're feeling secure and calm. and they appreciate that. But at the same time, deep down rooted, they're afraid to go, like they're afraid to walk through fully and surrender themselves to the house cat lifestyle. Like, let's just say they still have the wild in them. Like, they want to go run around outside, and because they look out the windows or whatever. They want to see the birds. They want to hunt birds. They want to go, fishing for fish, or basically they want to play. And I know myself, like, if I get frustrated with an animal that is doing something, or not even an animal, let's just say, if I get frustrated with a person that is not behaving the way I want them to, unfortunately, I will pull back, right? I'll pull back my energy because it's not serving me. So they're wanting to be a cat. So, but they do love you, and they're wanting to change. Like, the bottom line is they're trying, deep down, they're wanting a compromise. They're wanting a compromise. So they want to be a cat. They want to do cat-like things. I'm not saying to put them outside. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to figure out a way to bring their cat-like behaviors, hunting and all that other stuff, inside the house. So, like wand toys, that my cats love those things, and I know that's like, oh my God, I don't have time to play with them, like, or whatever, right? That's why we have another cat. But literally, like, 5 minutes of playing with a wand toy with them might change your life. Like, it might be just what they want, And I would just start the day off like that. Like, get up, get the toy out that they're really, really go for. Like, there's usually, cats usually have like one thing, like whether it's a ball that you toss, wand toys, you'll have to figure it out. And start the day off like that. And if you could be patient with the process, because when you're home and they go to the bathroom in the proper spot, you need to give them assurance, because I think that they somehow feel like they know that you might be getting rid of them due to this. Let's just put it that way. They know it. They know that they're not making you happy, and that is like the ultimate thing that an animal, like a pet, wants to do, is they want to make their owner happy, because that's like all they can do in order to give them love and make them happy, because that's all that's all they can really do. I mean, he can't go outside and get you a bird, because he can't go outside, is what I'm assuming. If they're indoor outdoor cats, then obviously they probably are going to the bathroom outside and you're not having this problem. Would be my guess. So go and try to incorporate the outside in, and is my best way of saying it. Let them be a cat, because they know that you love them, but they're not fully wanting to surrender to this life of a cat, like the indoor life. I want to say, I was thinking of a way of putting it, of the indoor cat life, if they're going to get, given to somebody else. I know people think that they don't know those things, but they really do pick up on that energy, because it's not about saying things, it's about the energy, and how you're, the vibration of the energy that you're sending to them. And they're probably, you might be like, oh no, I don't give them any less attention, but I bet if you really, really went in and really introspected about your behavior since this started, you'll see that there was a pulling back of energy, because it's just human nature, right? Like, that's just what we do, So it's asking to start with a fresh slate, get up in the morning, maybe play with them. You can even use, like, Don't use playtime as a reward at all. Like, I would just be like, playtime is playtime. So we get playtime, you gotta be a cat, I feed you, then you go to the bathroom, and you go to the bathroom in the right spot, then I'm gonna be like, if he's, you can give him a treat, but like if they're super overweight, you might just be fine just being like, what a great boy you are, and like, oh, or good boy or girl or whatever, like, you went to the bathroom in the right spot, good job, that kind of a thing, as opposed to giving him a treat, because there's overweight pets is a thing. But, if you need to give him a treat, give him a treat. Give him the treats that he likes. And I withhold treats. I would withhold treats for the entire day, except, unless you have to do it for medicine. But, like, I would withhold treats and not give him any treats until, except for when he uses the litter box at home for you to see properly, And then you give him a treat. So he associates, I go into the litter box, I get a treat. That's what the guides are telling me to do. And play. Because, something doesn't feel right. He knows that you're the energy's turned off, and he misses that interaction with you. He misses that special time with you that he's not getting. I'm saying he, I don't know what, I'm so sorry. And there's probably a little bit of jealousy, especially if you have another pet, or if your time is pulled away from him, because he's saying, I don't want you to be with other people or other pets. But in the end, he knows that you want the best for him, that you're trying to seek answers to why this is going on. But in the end, it's like, I need you to let me be a blank, and that's a cat, right? Like, whatever he is, I need you to let me be it. That's why I wrote it like that. And he's not feeling like that. And so when he does act out in those ways, they're mad. And that's kind of one of their best ways of letting you know that there's something wrong, or that they're mad at the situation, or they're upset at the situation because it says, I'm mad at you. So that's my advice. I hope it helps. Bottom line is like, I'm going to reiterate it again so it's not confused. Like, withhold treats until they use the litter box properly, and then give them a treat, whether it's a verbal treat or an actual physical treat, and play. Play right away in the morning, and I would play right away when you get home. And it doesn't have to be long. It could just be for 5 minutes, but they know, it's about quality of time, not quantity of time. I think that, if you have that special playtime with them, I think that you'll find that things are, and you're patient, that things, until he picks up, like, don't do it one day, and then if it doesn't work, like, let the momentum build of this exchange, give it a week at least, or 2. And I think you might find how quickly things change, because, or even a month. If you can give it a month, that would be ideal, because I think you might really sit back and reflect and be like, whoa, I've been doing this for a month, and look at the difference in my cat. Because I had the same experience happen with a pet that I adopted, and I call him Chunk. And he was an owner surrender at the clinic. And when I got him home, of course, we didn't realize this at the hospital I work at, that this was going on, because he was in a cage while he was at the hospital. But he was not litter box trained. And he was pee pad trained. Craziness. When I tell people that, they think that's great. And I'm like, nah, not really, because they still try to dig and they try to cover things up. And so then sometimes it gets like turned over and all over your floor and everything else. It's kind of a mess. And he was so good about it, where he would actually go to the litter box area and then go to the bathroom on the pee pad right next to the litter box. It was so infuriating. I was like, I can't get this cat adopted out to save my life under this circumstance. And wouldn't you know, like, I kind of just was like, okay, fine. I'm just going to resort to the pee pads for a little bit. And I am just going to, every time I see him go to the bathroom, I'm going to put him in the litter box, right? Because I'm like, he must just not know he's a cat. So I did that, and sure enough, my other cat trained him. And so then I was like, when I saw him go to the bathroom in a litter box, I was like, because he's fat, so I'm not going to give him a treat. I was like, oh my God, that's amazing, you know? But literally my other cat, I swear, trained him. He trained him because he didn't want to put up with it. Everybody else in the house is behaving properly. He needed to behave properly too. But, you know, what are you going to do? So, not everybody is going to have a little Sebastian who trained him come to their house and you know, retrain their cat. Like I can't give him out for like, you know, I can't rent him out for like a month at a time. So, but I definitely feel that if you give this a try, I think that you'll see a pleasant surprise of that behavior change. All right. And one other really quick thing is like, make sure that those toys look like, you know, like if they're wand toys, like make sure they're feathery stuff or, you know, that kind of thing. Cause they love listening to the feathers like flip around in the air, you know, or if it's like something that you're going to, like a wand that's dragging, like make sure it looks like a caterpillar or a cricket or something like that. Something that they want to hunt for is my thing. Like, don't make it be like, it's not like, don't use, I know I saw one the other day. It was like a unicorn head and, you know, some thing that strung off the back of the end of it. And I'm like, no animal, and maybe a kitten would, but like, you're probably not having that problem with a kitten. I'm like, no adult cat is going to want to go for that. Like they need to have something kind of realistic, you know? So anyway, I wish you the best of luck with this. Definitely leave me comments below. Leave me comments if you want I want to do some quick TikTok, you know, shorts coming up about different animals, you know, that we have. So you can definitely let me know about that. Like messages from the chipmunks or something like that. You know what I mean? So let me know some animal choices that you kind of want me to use, and we'll go from there, right? I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day, and I wish you all the best. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, and really quick before I go, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's the cheapest, it's free, it's not cheap either. It's free way to support the channel and contribute to the growth of the channel. You don't have to do all of them, you just have to do one of them. Although I would appreciate it if you did all of them. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Bye.